This new timeline that you are about to enter into is going to make you feel good. I feel like you're going to be so obsessed with yourself, and I feel like as you are going through this transformation, you know what they say, right? One door closes, another one opens. Obviously, it's not that simple, is it? You're going through, I'm hearing a gracing period. Give yourself grace, guys. You know, when we go through those humps and bumps and we're going into new situations, growing pains and all that jazz, you know, it is going to be an uncomfortable time. But I feel like you are going to be seen as, okay, not all of this is in vain. Yes, there's been losses. Yes, there's been tears. You know, I'm hearing setbacks in my head. And that can happen on a healing journey, you know. Sometimes you feel like, yeah, I ain't even thinking about that man, no, that woman no more. Next minute, they're living in your head rent free, and I don't know where this is going. So if you find yourself attached, they're detaching, embrace that energy. Eventually your energy will balance out. But guys, I've got to be real. I feel like whoever this person was really blocking your growth, because look what's coming your way. Incoming abundance, period. Reliable structure, foundation. It's kind of like you're setting that baseline. Inner healing, as I said, focusing on your 3D, focusing on having a better relationship with yourself, getting yourself back in a routine possibly, or just overall adapting to no longer having this person in your life. Okay, look out for spring, which is around the corner, depending where, you know, unless you're in Australia. I don't know about any other countries, but anyway, let's keep going. New seeds being planted. So what are the seeds that you're planting right now as I do this reading? You best continue to show up for your damn self, okay? I don't know where this is going, guys, but if you have these days where it's like, I can't be asked, or if it's not that, then I feel like overall the path may not be so clear, even though you are showing up. And then this is where the divine is saying, give yourself grace and patience in between that time, because you are on the correct path. The main thing is that you are now turning over a new leaf, and the situation that you have left is actually a catalyst. I feel like you're going through this purging phase. This person has possibly led you to open up your eyes to other things that you need to release. People, places, situations, you take it as it resonates, okay? Goodness gracious. So yeah, Ten of Swords, not the greatest, but even though yes, it ends in betrayal for some of you, an abrupt ending, suffering, pain, no more with the Ten of Swords. So some of you may have Gemini in your chart. Six of Swords, you are being led during this time by your angels, your guides. You are being led to peace, because wherever you were at, there was no peace. Hostilities, mind games, sabotaging, harsh communication. What is it to do with knowing that you was in a bad situation but you couldn't break free as well? And that in itself was frustrating you. Like, I know this is a negative situation, but it may have got to a point of like an overkill. Confirmation, that's for someone in this reading. But anyway, as your guides are leading you to peace, some of you could be relocating. This is where you're going to notice, right? I don't want to say a distant memory, because, you know, we can't wipe out our memories unless we have dementia, you know. But memories are for life. It's just, how do we find that coping mechanism and come to peace with memories of the past, you know? And by the looks of it, with that Ten of Swords, it hasn't ended well for you. Like I said, some of you betrayal, or just overall, it was an overkill. Ending after ending, breaking up to make up and all that judge, you know, take it as it resonates. But I feel like as you are moving away from this situation, mentally, this is where things are going to be more calming for you. I see you more relaxed, more at ease. But also, this situation with this person, you are eventually going to come to peace with it, but no longer thinking about it as you initially did. Tell me more. Eight of Cups. Thank you. I was getting that kind of vibe, because look, Eight of Cups is finito. Adios. I ain't looking back. I'm out of here. But why is she craning her neck back? Why is she craning? If you're walking away, why? You know, so I really do feel like there was someone's like, I'm leaving, but you may have always came back to this person, possibly a long duration of no contact, and then you guys would connect. And this time round, you're like, no, there's nothing left for me here anymore. Like, you're emotionally checked. out. And I feel like that's what it is. That's what it was for you. So where you guys were constantly coming back towards each other, talking things out, there was still something there emotionally. And I feel like where it's been like this, I'm hearing push and pull, like I said, making up to break up, it's naturally going to drain on your energy emotionally, right? Someone may have Pisces in their chart. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups, the Emperor. I don't know if I'm talking to a man in this reading or overall if you're feminine. I see you, gender is irrelevant. I see you guys as a collective stepping into your masculine energy, getting things in order, okay? Reclaiming your power back, stepping into your own power, your own light. And this is where the catalyst comes in to play. Guys, what is it to do with you feeling so empowered after removing yourself from this environment? Because it's interesting, where I was getting that energy of you guys feeling so obsessive about oneself. The Emperor is someone who will conquer, you know? So it's kind of like you are going to notice that you are going to achieve one thing that you may find that is going to be quite hard. It could be the situation that I've just explained. It's like, okay, if I can overcome that, I can overcome anything. And this is where I feel like you're putting your best foot forward, in a sense of, like I said, feeling empowered to take control of other things. Tell me more about this Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune. So you are going to be at the top of the wheel. What's coming in for this, for the collective, please? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Oh, guys! I know I'm getting gassed up in this reading, but I love this. Look what's coming in. Yes, good, big, positive changes. But it's like the divine is rewarding you for taking control, reclaiming your power back, and yes, overcoming the situation. But also there's something to do with you being in this energy that I feel is balancing out. Something about your masculine energy that is balancing out. So whether you were more so comfortable being in your feminine rather than your masculine, or if you are used to being in masculine energy, there's something about that energy that was imbalanced, okay? But anyway, there is something to do with, as these changes come in, this is where your mind is going to be healed as well. You are going to have a breakthrough, clarity, based on the grievances, the losses. What is it to do with this last missing piece of information that is going to set you free? Very interesting. Look out for this if this hasn't taken place. But it's either A, the divine is going to assist you with a download. Pay attention to downloads and dreams, okay? Or B, something could come back around with this Wheel of Fortune where you're going to have a conversation with this person. Either way, there's something to do with confirmation. There's something to do with truth, clarity, that's going to make you feel like, I don't need to mourn and grieve this anymore. Because like I said, right, you are actually making progress. You are healing your mind. But I don't know if some of you have been wanting truth from a situation, like, or clarity. Is this person really guilty for what they've done? Or are they going to apologize? Or based on how things ended abruptly, you needed to come together to make peace with the past, you know, so you could fully set yourself free. But I feel like, yes, you're making peace with the past and there is closure, because like I said, in between that time, you are going to be having a level up and feeling more in your power. But I can't shift this energy off of where, yes, you're going to be in a better position when this situation is presented to you, but there's something to do with this conversation or clarity that is going to make you see like, okay, yeah, I'm glad I moved on, or I don't need to dwell on the past anymore. There's something to do with, you may see that this person hasn't changed, or it could be their actions or whatever is being expressed, where it's like, yeah, not all of this was done in vain. I thank you. You know, even though there's been sadness, tears, betrayal, whatever the case may be, you are going to be thanking this person in a way, because this is someone who's going to be leading you to blessings for you to step in your divine masculine or divine feminine energy. And so I'm hearing a wake-up call. You being in this energy could be a wake-up call for this person, but you also seeing that this person hasn't made any improvements. They haven't changed. They're still the same where you left them, or if they left you, you know. You're going to be seeing it as, yeah, this was not a fumble. I don't know where that's going. Look out for that, guys. But I want to say good luck for the future, okay? All right, my honeys, all the best. Bye-bye.